Good morning. I think I've been sleeping for a little bit. Hi, Marvin. Hi, Calvin. Hi, guys. You guys doing okay? Here, hold on. Ah, let me up, let me up. I think I trapped myself, actually. That's what's occurring right now. There we go. Hey, guys. Hi, Ash. Hi, things. Oh. We have a house. At least a little bit. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I've been up and around a little bit. I didn't do too much work. I did just like a little bit of farming. And you guys weren't around, but I want to get things. Maybe riches even. Who's to say? I also kind of just want to go exploring. I'm not gonna lie. Because exploring is just kind of fun. Maybe work on the house a little bit. Who's to say? But here, I don't know if all of you guys have seen... What even are you? Oh. Okay. How far does this... Oh, okay. All the... What is this? Then grass? What was this? These were leaves, I can tell you that. Don't touch them. I wasn't particularly planning on it. I was gonna pick them up at least. How far does this go? Does this go all the way up? Oh, yeah, look at that. It does. Oh. Well, this is a fairly easy one to... Oh, great. This is a fairly easy one to get together. Huh. More changes. Yeah. Just a little bit weird. I am not used to this yet. Are you guys used to this? I don't... This stuff didn't start happening until you guys started showing up. Is this you guys? Are you doing this? We're used to it? Okay. Well, I kind of liked my stuff how it was. I'm not gonna lie. We're kind of used to it. It's not us, but we see it happen pretty often. What do you mean pretty often? I guess you guys aren't always here. You guys have lives of your own? I don't know. I don't know if torches... I don't know, man. I don't know what torches do in their spare time. Or grass, or flowers, or anything. This is a significant amount of these. What do I even want to do with these? I don't even think people... Oh, hello. Sir? This is my house. That's actually something. Huh. Go chat with other people? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I can at least get rid of this before I go about my regular days. Oh, okay, yeah, don't touch him. That one was an accident, but won't touch him. On it. Will not be touching these. Yeah. You guys really know a lot. I envy you. I envy you guys a little bit. Okay, so it has like a... What is this? It has like a radius. Oh, I don't know, man. This is not my forte. But hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. So there's that. No. Moving on. What do I even want to do with these? Is that all of them? Probably all of them. Okay, I should probably get rid of this too, right? This is not flattering for my lawn. Can get new bushes if I so desire. Oh, thank you for the 3 months. Odd. It's a good username. Touche. Huh. Okay, well, this is something. I really, though, just want to get some stuff done. Have not gotten a lot of things done around here recently, and I would like to change that. Namely, get rich, because the little bit I've seen, like, around kind of where everyone else is that there's been some big developments, big advancements that I have not necessarily been on par with, and I want drip. Is that the easiest way to say it? I want drip. When you try and fix it, the tendency of coming back worse. I mean, we can test that, right? Not that I don't just believe you off the spot, but can at least test it, right? Oof. Yeah, she's a pretty nice dye. That's true. I don't know how many squids we really get around here, so maybe black dye is a commodity. I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of black dye for the post office. You know, writing letters, etc. That's something. That's something. All right, let's go put this stuff away. Oh. But hi, chat. Yeah, we're gonna go mining. I have an energy about me today, chat. I don't know if you guys are picking up on it, but I don't know. I got an energy today, and I don't know exactly what it is, but we're going for it. But no, chat. I've been a little bit Magic the Gathering, brain rotting recently. Oh, there's more. Great. I said this already, but there's a new set coming out, chat. And it has been giving me brain worms, basically. Not that I like to be clear, chat, I never expect you to know anything about Magic other than I play it and maybe you've seen me play it once or twice. But to tell you it's your boy Jace exactly. No. There's chat, I want you to picture, okay? You are writing a story of a really long time. The way that the Magic universe works is it's a bunch of different planes, and all the people on the planes can't go to other planes, right? It's been like that from the beginning. Everybody lives on their planes, they cannot go across planes, the whole bit. And then there's the couple of people that are planeswalkers, and they can. And like the main story follows all the planeswalkers going between the planes. Very cool. Big equivalent of like Infinity War just happened in the lore, and because of that there's now these things called omen paths which allow regular people to go between planes. Kind of a big deal, and it's now giving like the set designers an opportunity to put groups of characters together that would not have been able to be previously. Like, a lot of characters were never able to interact with other characters because they were on different planes. So this set, the new one, it's cowboys, right? But they grabbed every villain from every plane and put him in there and made him cowboys. Like the 1800s Victorian England zombie stitcher cowboy. the high cyberpunk ninja cowboy. The equivalent of the Wicked Witch cowboy. And it's not bad, but it's like, man, they sure got cowboy hats. I don't know, it's something for sure. There's a lot of mixed opinions about it, because a lot of it is like fun, because it's all of these like well-loved characters by the players all interacting, but it's also like, why are they all here? Why are they all here, actually? I don't feel like everybody needed to be here. It's all cowboys? Always was. Yeah, no. That's where it's at, and some of the stuff is throwing me for a loop, but it's consuming my brain. They also got my favorite character, TM. He's back after being missing for a very long time. My boy Jace. And that's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a very big deal for the plot. Oops, all cowboys. Exactly, chatters. But no, that's been most of my brain, and I've actually been drawing quite a bit of Magic the Gathering stuff just for me. it's just for me, but I've been drawing it all right. Are they all in their horse girl art? Chat! There's a Snorse! There's a snake horse! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Are you gonna give me what I'm looking for? Give me card previews. Hold on, chat. Snorse. Snake horse. Snake horse. Snake horse. Snake horse. Where? Give me what I want. Okay, there we go. Hold on. I'm scanning for Snorse right now, chat. You guys are gonna love him. You guys are gonna love him. Absolutely. You're worried about what a Snorse might entail, but you gotta trust me, okay? Where is it? Where is it? No! No! I'm not crazy! Take me to Snart. Hold on. Where is... There we go. That's what I want. Where do I... I know what I... Chat, I'm on a mission right now. Live beloved, thank you for the 15 months. Hi. Hold on, chat. I'm getting Snorse to you no matter what it costs. I gotta scroll. Oh, did I screenshot the Snorse? No, I didn't. He's gonna be right here. There he is! Hold on. Streamer's furious Googling. Furious hunting. No, chat, I looked on Google, it didn't give it to me. I had to go to my likes on Tumblr because I knew that I liked the picture of the Snorse. Okay. We got it now. I have the Snorse. The Snorse is inbound. Look at him! Look at him! What is he? What is he? Snorse! Snorse! Pay no attention to the fact that this lady uppercut a guy into oblivion, and just pay attention to Snorse. That's what we're here for, really. Who is he? I don't know. There's another one. There's another card with like a, there's like a dark Snorse. There's like a dark snores. Sorry. I hope you guys agree with how important that was for me to find and show you. I hope you agree with my decision to go on that absolute hunt for no reason. Dark snores. What? No, okay. This sounds like really weird, but it's true. There's like an evil snores. There's a lot, chat, in this set to unpack. Along with like ridiculously overpowered cards. Which, like, I don't need to get into that, but like the cards themselves are way too powerful. Just straight up. Chat, I'm gonna make a diamond pick. I want obsidian. I'm also gonna make 3 iron picks. That sound good? That sound good for our mining escapade? Escapade? Is that the word I should use? It's the word I'm gonna use today. Evil snores? Evil snores. Yeah, the gay Magic the Gathering fans went wild over snores. Nothing else, just that. Also, chat, I'm gonna go kill a lot of cows. Because I have. Maybe too many. I googled the dark snores. Did you find it? How did you find dark snores and all the time it took me to find real snores? All right, chat. I'm just gonna kill some cows for a second. Yeah, that's been eating me whole recently. I kid you not when I say that like every 2 hours I am like refreshing the tags on like the people who post about the lore of this set, because I don't want to miss anything. King. Snorse looks pokeable. Snorse does look boopable. He also looks rideable. Like, that's the point. He's meant to, he is a mount. He has the mechanic saddle. So your other cards can ride the Snorse. I understand Game Magic the Gathering players then. Snorse is definitely most beautiful. Good chat. I'm glad you all understand the lifestyle that be. He looks friend-shaped. He is. Maybe not Dark Snorse, but that one. Okay. To move off of the Snorse tangent. Snorse brings out the horse girl in me. Yeah, there's also a giant possum. There's a lot of good stuff in this set, chat, I'm not gonna lie. For like the people who aren't here to be like talk about game design, but to be like, yo, massive possum with a saddle. For them, this set is a win. No, let's keep going. Do you guys want to see the big possum, don't you? I think I could find that one easier. It's called Nomadic Possum. MTG. Here it is. Look at him. He's got cactus armor. He's in French, but don't pay attention to that. He's beautiful. Is he not? Like, this is what I'm here for. I don't know why he's in French, but that's just a side note. He's got little cactus armor. I'm in love. Can I eat it? The armor, maybe. Not the possum. That's a friend. We don't do that to friends. He looks so very boopable. Magic the Gathering. Exactly. Okay. I'm glad that I found the thing that all of you guys can understand. Where is my gate, by the way? Is there a gate? This couldn't go... This could go wrong. Very badly. Not right now, though. Oh, hello. I've been yelling about the snores.
The snores?
The snores.
Are you on a call with someone?
No, I'm in stream. Oh, hi, Eret! Hello. How are we doing today, Eret Raiders?
I'll let you chat with the raid and I'll come back.
Yeah. I hope work was good.
Slay.
Hello. Hello. We are, Bird. Currently, hi. Oh, hello. Hi, Raiders. Hi. My name is Sherbert. I do the cosplay. I do the streaming. I do all the things. Welcome in. We're playing on one of the SMPs that I am on. It's Skybound, where we are all little bird guys. My character is a roadrunner, a little roadrunner guy. And I'm currently just yelling about many random things. I'm actually yelling about a giant possum. Currently, that's what you've joined into. Thank you for the gifted lift, Eret. But hi, Raiders. I hope you're all doing well this lovely fine day. What were you guys doing? What were you guys up to over in the stream? I'm gonna go smelt this, chat, so I have slightly more food. But no. The vibes are very good in the energy today. I have a moderate plan for what we are doing in the block game. And more so just vibing today. Playing a new game called Omega Crafter. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That sounds interesting. Do roadrunners fly? On occasion. They don't fly good. They don't fly good, but for the sake of my character, yes, they can. But no. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of the grind, a little bit of the vibe. Got all good vibes in today, but welcome in. Thank you guys for all the follows. Hello, welcome back.
I think it's important to note that I came in, I see David, and he's like, watching stream. And I'm like, oh, hello, David. Clocked out at his desk right now.
Is he actually asleep at his desk?
Like sitting upright, head forward, dead.
I love that for him.
He's gone.
He get a nap. He did say he was tired, so.
Also, speaking of work, I walked in today.
What's this song? This is an energy. Yeah, keep going.
I walked in today and decided I'm quitting. But then I undecided. Okay.
You had me worried there for a second.
I walked in today, I decided I was quitting. Then I undecided. And then I was like, maybe I just make them schedule me less days. I don't want to work. And yeah, that's all. That was my day.
I hope.
Did you get a passport or something?
No.
No?
It's such a long process. I'm going tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Why?
Because I couldn't today.
Why?
It's fine. I'll explain more.
Okay.
The running around I did earlier. Thank you, Papa Sherb, for the 37 months. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Oh, it's tier 3. Hold on. I almost crooked you out of some dings. Thank you, Papa Sherb, for the 5 gifted. All the little bits of dings. Oh, but no, chat. I have been absolutely eating up all of the cards that have been coming out. For the raiders here, I'll show them the possum. I'll show them the possum. Look at this fella. Massive possum. Are there any other cards we should know about? There's probably some that you guys will go, oh, that's a little guy. That's a little friend. But this guy's got a little cactus armor on his head, and I love him. I love massive French possum. Yeah, disregard that he is French. That's not of what we are distinctly commenting on today. But there is an English version out. I don't know why I clicked on the French version to show you specifically, chat, but Okay. Chat, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna, for the sake of my sanity, not that I don't know my chords, but exploring in this kind of world is rough, because my compass doesn't work. My internal compass is very good when there is ground to base things off of. When I can just like turn in the middle of the sky, it does not go well. It does not go well. So let's go away we haven't gone. This is gonna be the ancient city, which I don't know if that's really where we want to be. But what is this? Is this somebody's house, or is this a pre-generated structure? This is probably a pre-generated structure, but why did I not see this? This is like a massive wagon. Hello? OMG, hi chat. What? This is right by my house. How did I not see this? Huh. Okay, well this is cool. Very cool. I'm going further down. Oh, is that the bottom? That's the bottom. Maybe we don't go all the way down. Maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. Can I please find some land? I feel like there's infinitely more structures than there have been. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Hello, creepy pink creeper man. Go away. What was he? Did you? Whoa! I did not want to disrupt him. I'm sorry, I did not want to disrupt him. Okay. He seemed to be having the time of his life, and I wasn't gonna stop that. Oh, it's raining! Can I sleep? No. Okay, touche. Guys, this world gen... Pause. Where is it? Okay, fine. I'll kill you first. Where is it? I saw it! Where did it go? You better not have died. What? Where did it go? There was a brand fit! Well, I have an idea of where it could have gone. Did it fall to its death down here? Oh, I think it definitely fell to its death. What the heck? I got so excited. It's fine. No brand for me, I guess. Another day. One day. All right, here's some more. This is what we're actually here for. I am notably looking for diamonds, but that's where we're at, chat. All right. I feel like I had something else to say before I went into D&D. Because I have things to say about our last session, chat. For anyone in the chat who doesn't know, I have been updating chat on my D&D party that Centros, one of my roommates, DMs. And I've been keeping them updated quite aggressively on all of the happenings in our party. And, chat, this last session was like, we tripped a little. Why are we spinning so much? I love the flair, I love the flavor, but why are we spinning? Is Essek okay? We'll get there. This last session, chat, no, he's not. This last session was like, our party tripped a little, and then snowballed into a canyon. Like, it was like we made a little mistake, and then the entire rest of the session and where we're headed as a party completely deterred. And we might be losing a player character. Oh my goodness! I don't really want to fight 3 skeletons. They can fight each other first. Duel. Oh wow, they're all trying to just fight each other. Okay, well, you won. Good job winning the duel. You win to be killed by me. Oh, dang. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. I need to see something, chat, really quick, that somebody told me. My ores don't glow right now, and somebody told me, I forget who, told me that it's a setting. Better snow, better grass. Where's the glowing in the thing? Dynamic lights? On. Other? It's fine. It's fine. I don't need that that the world I've been accustomed to on Fable. But no, chat. We had a very bad session. We genuinely might be losing a player character. And the problem is, the player character that is in danger in real life is about to have a baby. His wife is about to have a baby. So we knew he wasn't gonna be here for a couple weeks. But then last session happened, and now we're not exactly sure what to do. That's fun. Yeah, no, congrats to him. Congrats to... Ooh! Congrats to him. But also, he might die. For people who know our party, this is Cole. This is our artificer. Our artificer is the one in danger. I know, you could have guessed that. This is not going how I would like to get these diamonds, but we're getting there. We did it! Okay. So, chat. Should I just get into it? Last where we left off, in my D&D adventure tellings, I would like this creeper to blow up. He will kill everything else around him. But I forget that my sword has sick knockback. Last where we left off, we had been in combat. We got to my character's stepmom, who, and for the sake of people who have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to do as best I can to explain some of the things about the party, like, as they come up. But currently, the quest we are on is to actually stop my character's dad, who is basically like an evil blood mage guy, and he's using a whole village as like a battery for his magic through a philosopher's stone. And like this specific, where we're at, was to go get the philosopher's stone, which was guarded by my stepmom and my character's half-brother replacement. My character got disowned by his family, and then they promptly had another kid and named him the same name as my character, Faraday. So we have my character, Faraday, and stupid, dumb brother Faraday, who's my quote-unquote replacement. We don't like them. And both of them had been guarding the Philosopher's Stone. Alright. And we were currently in combat with them last where we left off. And my character was having a rough time because he had 2 points of exhaustion, which basically means that he cannot move as far or hit as much, when all he wants to do is kill these people. He has a lot of pent-up rage right now. Feridos. Yes. Very true. My character has a lot of pent-up rage right now, and the way combat was going was not very good for him. As in, he could not get a hit off. For many various reasons. And my character's moderately adopted son, my boy, Essek, the boy. Chat loves him. That's my son. Who is just a kid our party picked up off the street, and my character said, "No, you're mine now." And he's a very, like, powerful sorcerer. Like, he's very much a guy, and, like, important, like, NPC for the party, like, actually doing a lot. Had fallen unconscious. Just, like, on the ground. Because of a soul swapping machine. And I'm skipping a lot of details here, and I'm just going like over the basics, but as the last session we had before this, our characters all switched bodies a bunch of times because of a machine that was hooked up to the Philosopher's Stone that swapped people's souls. And then it went off again, and the only person that failed the roll was my boy, my Essek, my boy. So his soul went somewhere, and he was currently unconscious, but we're in the middle of combat, so I was going to come back to that later. And essentially, at the start of this last session, both of the two of them, stepmom and replacement brother, are like maybe like at a third of their health. They're not looking great, but like they still have a lot of health. They have a lot of fight left, and we're like, all right, we got to go into combat. This is going to be most of the session. Our paladin goes first. He smites dumb brother and basically like cuts his throat, and he's like dying, and we're like, oh, that was one turn of this. Like, he rolled really high on his to hit, so he called where to do it. Chat, can I talk about this mushroom really quick? I want to talk about this mushroom. Look at this. Beautiful. He basically one-shot him, did like 70 damage, and we were like, okay, cool. My stepmom is probably gonna heal him, but next person going. What is this? Is it just a mound? Is this just a mound of cobble and mossy cobble? Nice mound. Exquisite shroom. Very accurate, thank you. So our cleric goes, and our cleric is like also fed up with this fight. We're all just not having a good time because all of our movement is like halved and all of us hate it. So our cleric is like, I'm a healer, but guiding bolt, which is like the one damage spell that they have in their class, and they cast it at 5th level, so I think 2 levels over what it can be, and nat 20s. And in David's campaign, when you hit a nat 20 on like an attack roll, double dice. So the damage about to be rolled for this hit is 16 d6s. It was gonna be 8 d6. It's now 16 d6s. And just kills her. In the first 2 rounds of this session, of this combat, we killed both of them. One shot, dead. And we're like, sounds good. And then from there is where it went downhill. My character then went on a little bit of a rage because he had this thing activated, which is, my character's a blood hunter. but he has like little tidbits of a custom class that David made, Blood Mage. And he currently had this like rage thing going around him. So even though combat's done, my character decides that it's not fair that he didn't get to hit them. So he just like keeps punching them. Everyone else, by the way, in the party, looting the room. My character is just like, I don't need to go too in detail, but yeah, my character went a little sicko mode, and I'm not gonna get into it because it gets a little bit like a little bit graphic if I were to describe. So I'm just not going to. But he had a lot of pent-up anger over the last like week in game. Has been like terrible for him, and this looked like the one time he was actually going to like get it out, and then he didn't even get to like hit one of them. Hi, this is my first stream. Welcome in. I am talking about my D&D party. I like to update chat on my campaign that I play weekly, and I'm currently telling the story of our last session. That's what we're doing. Welcome in. He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. He's been through it. So our paladin, I should also say, 2 of our party members are not in the room anymore. They got the Philosopher's Stone and teleported out. So there is like a majority of the party still in this like room. And then 2 of our party members are already at the surface with the Philosopher's Stone, going home, getting as far away as they can from where the stone should be. Which, to be clear, that was the plan. Notably, those 2 characters are our Artificer and Mambu's character, our Bard. They both have wings, so they are just like flying. Look at his clothes. They are just like flying home. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I want this coal, so. Oh no. Oh, good, the rain stopped. It's infinitely better. Man's got drip. He did have drip. All right, chat. I'm gonna move my music down slightly. We're gonna go here. Okay. So, chat. The rest of the party is like getting everything out of the room. They loot a safe. They start digging a hole out because we kind of have this like like our Artificer has like a robot guy. Hi, Oshi Raiders. Oh my goodness. Hello, Oshi Raiders. How was Slay the Princess? That's what you're playing, right? You're playing Slay the Princess? Hi, Raiders. I hope stream was good. Oshi, I don't know if you were, I need to tell you something. So Centros was sitting at his desk, watching your stream, and he fully fell asleep at his desk while watching. And Haley got home and was like, hey, what are you watching? And he was just clonked out at his desk. And I needed you to know that, because he was watching your stream. That's all. Okay, but no chat. So we are looting room. We're digging up out of this area. Our paladin picks up Essek because my character is not in a great mental state to be carrying that. Also, all of our characters are like just covered in blood. I'm gonna be so real. Our characters are like notably all covered in blood currently, and we're like, all right, the machines are shaking, so we need to get the heck out of here. Just straight up, we need to get the heck out of here because the machines are gonna explode, and we would like to be alive and get out of here and safe. So we book it out of there basically. We steal like all of her notes, etc. And Essek is still passed out. And at this point, my boy, has come to his senses. And he's like, oh crap. From what I understand, the soul machine went off and sent his soul somewhere, but there was nowhere to send it to. And if it went in the machine is now blown up. So I'm panicking a little bit inside. And I turn to our cleric and I'm like, tell me what's wrong with him. Is he hurt at all? Is he in there? And our cleric is like, epic medicine check? Literally fine. Physically unharmed. Just unconscious. And I'm like, okay, maybe he'll wake up. And then David is like, yeah, they say that he's like totally fine, no problems. But you feel like something's off. Like you can feel something about him that's wrong. You don't know what it is. And I'm like, great, David. Great. Epic. Awesome. Cool. And our cleric is like, hey, not our cleric, our paladin is like, hey, can I do a quick little like, we're trying to find where the 2 other party members went. Can I do like a quick like detect good and evil to detect where our party members are because I know what they feel like in that spell? And David's like, yeah, you can. Come outside. And we're like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean go outside? Go outside is what I never want to hear. And then we sit there for a little bit. And then a couple minutes later, they come back in. And our paladin is just staring at me, concerned. And I'm like, oh no. And he's just like, Blade? And I'm like, yeah? That's not Essek. And I'm like, well, yeah. His soul went somewhere. And he's like, no. Right now, I am feeling the greatest evil that I have ever felt coming from him. Like, unimaginable amount of evil is coming out of him right now. And I'm like, yeah, well, he doesn't have a soul, so maybe it's like the soul canceled it out or something. And our rogue is like, hey, can I mind link with him? It's something our rogue can do. Our rogue can just make telepathic bonds with people. It's part of his race. He's a Cowstar. And David's like, come outside! And goes into like a mind talk with Essek. At which point they come back in. And I'm like, oh god. Oh god, everything is terrible. Everything is horrible. Everything has gone wrong. Ugh. And at this point, they come back in after having whatever mind conversation, and Essek wakes up. And he wakes up by casting Shatter on himself to get me to drop him. And I'm like, all right, fine. So he casts Shatter. Everybody gets pushed back, and he like gets up and he's like, who are you? Where am I? What's going on? And I'm like, hey, it's okay, you're safe, you're good. And he's just like, and like, who's in my head? Which one of you was in my head? And all of us like look at our rogue and we're like, were you? And while we're all looking away, Essek sprints and dives into my bag of holding. And I'm like, huh? Which, okay. Let's preemptively talk a little bit about bags of holding. Bags of holding is one of the most like commonly well-known magic items in D&D. It's a bag that you can put an infinite amount of stuff in. The inside is a, like, infinite space where you can shove your belongings, and the way you get stuff out is you go, I want a glass vial. And then when you pull your hand out, if that thing you called for is in there, it's in your hand. If it's not, you don't get anything. Pocket dimension kind of deal. Organic life forms can go into bag of holdings, but there's some problems. Number one, there's no air in there. So most people, if you shove something in a bag of holding, it dies. Like, most people can't survive more than, like, it's like going in space, okay? There's no air in there, you die. In the past, chat, we have had people in our bag of holding because we have a warforged in our party, a robot, who does not need to breathe. So he has gone into our bag of holding, all right? And that has happened before. This is something we've done in the party. We've done it a couple times. We also have, like, our big metal dragon mech dog thing that we have. He lives in the bag of holding, so we, like, pull him out when we need our little buddy, our artificer's buddy. His name is Hydra. And he lives in the bag of holding. We're very familiar with bags of holdings. In our party, I have a bag of holding. Our paladin has a bag of holding. Mambu has a bag of holding. Our artificer has a bag of holding. We have a lot of bags of holdings. All right? Cool. But, all right, there we go. There is a D&D folklore, all right, that you may have heard about if you play a lot of D&D. It's not anything that's necessarily canon in any of, like, the official D&D books, but there is a little bit of, like, a D&D equivalent of a cryptid that is something that a lot of DMs, like, can agree and put into their campaigns. And it is the Bagman. Does anybody in chat, have you ever heard of the Bagman? There is, in, like, the folklore of, like, D&D world, there are tales of this person called the Bagman, who is somebody who was obsessed with hoarding, and, like, keeping things in his bag of holding, that he got trapped in there and basically evolved into, like, weird eldritch cryptid. What is Bagman? I'm getting there. Evolved in the bag of holding into a weird cryptid. Like, long, distorted, not exactly conscious because of his time in there, obsessed over it. And it is said that he goes in between people's bags and sometimes takes something out if you mention him. So if we talk about, like, if you talk about him and you happen to have a bag of holding, you might find something missing, and it's said that that was the Bagman that took that. I think this started from people losing things in their bags of holding and being like, oh, the Bagman got it. The Bagman grabbed that out of your bag. He can travel between bags. Yes. And that's the Bagman. All right? We have joked in our campaign about this man. Maybe said his name a couple times. Namely, our artificer has said his name many times. And it's now kind of like a little thing that we're pretty sure that the Bagman is in, like, has been in a couple of our bags. But we can't talk about it or say his name because then he'll come back. And a little while ago, we actually had the closest interaction to what might have been the Bagman, which was one of our characters sticking his hand, our artificer, sticking his hand in the bag of holding and getting bit by something. And when he took his hand out, there's a little bite mark on his arm. And it's been scarred and it's been there for a while. All right? All right. We all on the same page. We might have to do a run home really quick to dump some inventory out. Yeah, it's a very, like, chill thing that I think a lot of people have, like, put in their campaigns because it's not the most, like, intensive thing, and it's kind of just like, oh, the bagman's gonna get your bag, he's gonna be in there. But David has kind of made it a little bit real for us. And one of our characters, allegedly, got bit by him, and he has this tiny little bite mark, and he didn't really tell a lot of our party about it, but it happened. So back to the current time. Essek dives in the bag of holding. Essek in quotations. Essek in quotations. Thank you, Kaywin, for the follow. Thank you, Atlas Doesn't Know. Futuristic Pickle. Thank you. He dives in there, and I'm like, huh, duh, Cleric, Warforged Cleric, go get him. Go get him. You are a robot. You don't need to breathe. Just go chase after him. So we, like, say, yeah. Okay, he dives in. And as for our characters, I am now just, like, holding my bag of holding. And it's, like, me, our paladin, our rogue, our paladin squire, and the mech dog dragon. And I'm like, I guess we should keep walking. It's not like they're going anywhere. And David takes them outside. He takes our cleric outside. I fully don't know everything that happened while Clamp was in the bag. That's the name of our Warforged, by the way. Their name is Clamp. They're very good. I don't fully know the interaction. But what I do know is that when we did finally come inside, the bagman was chasing Clamp and Essek far away from our bags. And basically, we got, like, our first proper description of him. And it's, like, weird body horror, like, extended limbs type beat, feral, massive humanoid, maybe monstrosity thing, is now chasing after Essek and Clamp. Essek in quotations. And eventually, they get far enough away. They actually get to someone else's bag. I also want to keep in mind, my bag is currently holding only 7 ingots of unknown metal. It is the only thing in my bag of holding. Everything else I carry on me. Because I get nervous to put a lot of very good things into interdimensional spaces. And also, we have problems with the bagman, so I don't like putting things in the bag of holding. I would rather hold it myself. Something to get a Magnus Archives episode? Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, it's like that. But they're running away, and eventually they hit someone else's bag. And, like, to be clear, it's like, the way David describes the inside of a bag is it's like there's a door, a pile of your stuff, a light above you, but doesn't have a source, in, like, a little bit of a circle, and then darkness. But you can go into the darkness, and if you run for long enough, you hit another light, and someone's stuff, and a door. That's how David describes the insides of bags of holding, because we've notably been in there before. So they start running, because this thing is terrifying, and eventually, Clamp, like, gets a point where they think they've lost the bagman, and stops and says, just let me talk to you. And says, I don't know who you are, but you're currently in the body of, like, a 12-year-old kid, and I don't know where you were, but I'm gonna need that body because we're gonna need to get our kid back. Like, you can't keep running. I need you, this body that you're in, to come back with us, because that's his body, and we can put you back in yours. And he's just, like, avoiding every question. He's being very cryptid, but it's like, it's all in Essek's voice, and it's very odd. And he basically says, I forget the exact name because I didn't get told it the first time. Like other party members have it written down. But we know that name to be the name of the person who invented bags of holding. And the plane that they're currently on. And our Warforged is like, you gotta go back to the material realm. We need your body. And he's like, no, this is my home. I made this. I made this. This is my house. I'm not leaving. Which is a very quirky thing. And he has been missing for like millennia. People thought he was dead. Clearly he's not. But he is the guy who created the plane that all of Bag of Holdings connect to, which is kind of sick. I don't know how his soul ended up swapping with Essex. Our party has a couple theories. It was in the Philosopher's Stone and it went into him. He was in one of our bags or nearby one of our bags and got swapped with Essex. We don't exactly know how. And we do not know where Essex's soul is. This is a major problem. And basically, we're like still walking. Just like peacefully. And notably, let's take a little step back. Remember our two party members that flew off with the Philosopher's Stone? They flew back to my necromancer mom's house. Which I don't need to get into this time around because it doesn't really matter. But they were back at where like our party is right now. They finally get back to the castle that we're living in. And suddenly, because of something that's happening with the bags of holding, our artificer, who is one of the two that are there, his bite starts acting up. And David's like, you're poisoned. You don't know why, but there is a searing pain coming from the bite on your arm. And he keeps having to roll wisdom saving throws. And eventually, after like the second one, he fails. And David's like, you have an overwhelming urge to jump into a bag of holding. This is completely separate from where we are. We do not know this is happening in game, but it's happening at the table, so we know it's happening. And he is like freaking out. All right. Meanwhile, Clamp is still arguing with not Essek, and like not Essek, bag of holder guy summons like this weird orb and is like, leave my plane or I'm gonna kill you. And Clamp's like, no, and puts him in a what's it called? Puts him in a, okay, hold on. I can wait. Hello, not plebs. Hello, subscribers. What up, special boys? What up, special boy? All right, we're back. All right, are we back, gamers? I'm telling a story, so I will pause, actually. I'm telling the story, so I will pause, but what up, subs? Cool Kids Gang, OMG. Ah! That's fine. See if we can find another little island to mine the side of. I actually want to go low. I want to find lava. All right. I've given you time. I'm assuming you're back. We're gonna keep going. So his bite starts acting up. Which is, you know, a very large red flag. I realized that was gonna happen as soon as I did it. And we are like completely separate. We do not know this is happening. And to be clear, our little group is currently just like, I'm really desperate for lava, chat. Just walking. And I have the bag out in front of me and I'm waiting for them to get back and I'm like, hopefully they'll be back with Essex soon. Walks for a little while. Clamp is like arguing with Guy and is like, I need you to leave. Oh my god. Guys, don't let your brain go on autopilot when you're going after a specific thing. Do you want to hear me talk about this? I'm talking about D&D. All I wanted was lava chat. There's another one, but that's... Where's the other one? There it is. This is the dig of shame. Here we go. Just leave me alone, chat. I'm just gonna have 2 pieces of obsidian. I'm only gonna have 1 now. It's fine. And it's like, leave my plane or I'm gonna kill you. And then is like, no, and puts him in a resilient sphere, which is honestly one of our, like, top, what's it called? Spells that we use in this campaign. We use this spell a lot. It's just like a hamster ball that they can't get out of. And we love it. We've used it so many times. We've used it so many times. In a lot of different situations. But let's go back to our artificer, because at this point, David is like, this right here, this right here, this right here. You guys are walking. This right here, this right here. Right? Yes, and Trust just came in. And our artificer is now like kind of paralyzed and is like reaching for Divine's bag of holding. Mambu's characters. And Mambu very quickly realizes that that's what he's after. And like vaguely knows about the bagman bite that he has, but not like a lot. I don't think he like fully explained. He was just like, something bit me in my bag. Moving on. And he is like getting very poisoned. And at this point, we're now close enough to said castle that Mother and Death Knight best friend, who I don't really fully need to get into their characters for this specific explanation, are like, hey, what's going on? Why is he screaming and yelling and paralyzed? Please tell me what's happening. And David is like, yeah, you've been poisoned for a little while now. You're blind. Period. Like, okay. I'm gonna do a tiny little, like, trigger warning here for some body horror that's about to happen. Not like crazy, but it's enough for me to mention it. So, he's like, you're blind. You like can feel, and it feels like your flesh has like over your eyes. There are no eyes there. You cannot see. Your hearing is crazy. Like you can hear everything and you have tremor sense, but you're blind. Who is this? There's a bird. Hello, my goodness. Can I pick you up? How do I? Guys, how do I? Oh! Cast members, friends, in chat, how do I? What's the pickup button? Hold on. Shift. Come here. Come here. Does it need to be tamed? No. I might need to be tamed. It might need to be tamed. I wanted to show chat. I wanted to show them. I'll show them on something else though. I'll show them on something else. Take your torch out of your hand. Ah! He's mine. I have him. Baby. In my hand. I hold him. He is beauty. He is beauty. He is beauty, he is grace. Alright, there you go. Cardinal in the hand? What? What do you mean? What are you speaking of? What do you speak of? anyways, back to the horrors. Yeah, so flesh... Sorry for the vibe shift. Yeah, he's like, you're blind. Flesh is like properly grown over your eyes, and you can feel like your neck is like growing, and you are like, you're taking poison damage, and all that's on your mind is getting into that bag of holding. All you want is to get in that bag of holding. And Divine, Mambu's character, is like, can I cast Hold Monster? And David's like, yes, you can. Counts as a monster right now. To be clear, our artificer is still controlling his actions. He's just doing anything and everything he can to get into the bag. And that's where he's at. Slabs. And... casts Hold Monster, saves, and is like, Malira, which is Mom's name, and she comes out and she's like, yeah, oh my god, what's wrong with him? What the who? And Death Knight, best friend, is like, I'm gonna grapple him. So he straight up like grapples him for a while, and at this point, our artificer starts feeling his arm getting long, like really long, as he's like trying to reach for the bag. It's like stretching, and his neck is getting bad. And at this point, walking up to the manor, the rest of the party is just walking up to the manor, and we walk up on everyone holding down slash restraining slash trying to stop what looks like our artificer, maybe. And we're like, whoa. Now note, we are walking up with our mech dog dragon robot thing, which is attuned to our artificer. And our artificer, as soon as he kind of realizes we're there, turns and commands for him to get him a bag of holding. Oh. No. Commands for him to go get a bag of holding from us. At any cost. So Hydra just starts attacking us. And we're like, whoa. And at this point, our paladin is like, what's going on? And our paladin is now the closest one with a bag of holding to him. Hydra is going after my bag of holding, but Soul, our paladin, is the closest. So our guy Misty steps, because he can do that, towards him and starts chasing after him in his weird distorted monster self where he can't even see. And our paladin is currently mounted. He has his horse, so he starts running. And our rogue is like, because we're all like, how do we fix this? Like, actually, how do we fix this? I don't know how we fix this. And like our paladin tries to like cast lesser restoration on him, and David's like, not lesser. Not lesser. And at this point, he is like barreling like at our paladin, and our rogue is like, can I cut his Achilles heel? And all of us at the table go, what? Can I cut his Achilles tendon? And we go, huh? You wanna what? And our artificer is like, excuse me? And David's like, all right, yeah, it's a targeted strike, so you have to roll higher than like his what is he not gonna need a bag of holding for? The bite is like from the bagman or something, and he needs to get into the bag to reunite with the bagman. I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't know. But he needed that bag of holding, and we were not about to let him jump in there. We already have 2 people in the bag, and that's not going well either. And he rolls like a 35. Who's the bagman? I went on a tangent about the bagman, but cryptid bag of holding guy who lives in the bag of holding. I went on this tangent earlier. And Alright, I was looking for ore. I was scanning for a moment. He rolls like ridiculously high and like successfully cuts his Achilles tendon. So he can't like run now. He can't like run after us. He has like a movement speed of like 10 feet, but he has to like hop, which is just not the greatest, you know? And he is like, as time is going on, he is like distorting body horror even more and even more. He now like doesn't have any sense of real thought. And Hydra, our little metal machine indestructible mech thing, is attacking me. And I'm like, not gonna lie, I don't know how to kill this. Because like we know that like actually trying to like break Hydra and like kill it is like not gonna work well for us. And he does a lot of damage in like the state he's in, and right now he's on the mission of protecting his master. So we're like all whispering around the table and we're like, guys, what do we do here? And then our paladin is like, can I pray to God? And he rolls, and David is like, you know what? Yeah, for fun, because we're deep in this rabbit hole now. If you roll like a 10 or lower, divine intervention, and something will happen. And like he gets his dice ready on his D100, and like all of us like, please fix this situation. He didn't get it. It would have been crazy if he did, but he didn't. And he's like, all right, you don't hear anything. And we're like, great, we're out of ideas. Praying to God didn't work. What do we do now? And our paladin also tries to yell to Hydra and say, that isn't your master. We are trying to help him. Does that look like your master? And David's like, roll persuasion on this robot who does not have a lot of complex levels of thought. To be clear, Hydra is supposed to listen to us, but should be listening to our artificer over us. So this is like a test of will, and can this thing get real thought? And Chad, I need to talk about the dice. Chad, I need to talk about the dice. We have a dice that we discovered. About a year ago, our rogue had like a streak of crazy luck of like nat 1s and nat 20s for like a whole session. And we were like, dude, what is your dice on? And then we looked at the dice, and it's a D20, right, chat? Picture a D20. But on it, out of the 20, 3 of the numbers are 20. 3 of the numbers are 1. 3 more of the numbers are 19. 3 more of the numbers are 2. It's like crazy hit or miss dice. And I don't know why it was printed like that. And we're all like, where did you get this? We thought this was a normal D20. You thought this was a normal D20. Where did you get this thing? And realizes that like it has no middle grounds. It's like various amount of 1 to 5 and various amounts of 20 to 15. And that's it. Like there's no middle ground on the dice, and we do not know where it came from, why it was printed like that, if that's how it's supposed to be. But we were like, all right, this dice we now use only in like situations that David clears, like moments in the campaign when stuff is so crazy that the only answer to either do it or get out of it is a nat 1 or a nat 20, and David can choose for us to use that dice. So this persuasion roll, our paladin is like, is this a moment when I can use the dice? Because otherwise this is gonna get a lot more complicated. And I'm like, use the dice. I'm a big pro use this dice enjoyer. I think it's very quirky and that we should use it more. Not everyone in the party agrees. A lot of the party says, no, let's stick with our actual odds. But I'm very much on the team. No, use the dice. It's fun. Use the dice. It's funny. And what is this biome, by the way? And sorry, chat, I'm gathering various lavas. You know how it is. Ooh. Sorry, slightly precarious situation I'm in the block game right now, so bear with me for a second. Hold on. There we go. I had to get slightly like focus moment for a second. And I'm like, do it! And he rolls it. And he gets a 2. We're like, crap. But one of the players at the table, we play with a fair amount of inspiration. We normally get inspiration for things that are funny. If David thinks something is funny enough, he'll give us inspiration. And I had inspiration currently, and I was like, use this, please, God, use this. We desperately need, we like desperately need this roll to go well, or we are going to fight our mech dragon pet thing, and we just don't need or want to do that. And he rerolls, and he gets a 17 as like is totaled, and we're like, oh thank God, oh thank God. And Hydra's like, okay, yeah, you're going to help him? And we're like, yes, we're gonna help him. Hydra's like, okay. Extended clobbering weird body horror guy is still coming at us. And this was a rough session because our artificer is literally like, do you need me to bring another character sheet? Like, is he gone? Like, do I need another character? And what's it called? Nice. At this point, he is still very much a problem. He is still very, very much a problem that we are dealing with. Thank you. Really quick. Oh, I didn't get it. Thank you, Cosmics, for the 14 months. Hello. And I will hydrate. I'm trying to go. What end is the bite mark arm? Right arm. And at this point, Malira, Necromancer Mom, love her to death, comes out and casts, what's it called? Command? Cast Command.
Cast Dominate Monster.
Dominate Monster?
Monster.
Dominate Monster. I thought it was Command because she said one word. And then he did it. That's what I thought. Okay. Thanks for the input. Cast Dominate Monster. Fails his save because all of his stats are changed. And like his wisdom is way lower than it was like as him as a person. Because it's not him as a person. He's this thing. This is kind of trippy, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Can I please sleep? Is it not sleep time? It feels like sleep time. Soon. Alright, chat. At this time, chat, the same stuff is happening in the bag of holding. Clamp and not Essek are still arguing. And it's about this point that he casts banishment on our, Those are so funky, they block the sun out. Yeah, it's scary. Maybe I wanted the sun. Excuse you. Get out. Get out. There they go. Fun. Been daylocked the whole time. I honestly did not notice until just now. You knocked me off this thing, I'm gonna... Hold on, I need a spot. Get out, get out, get out. What are you gonna do? Can't get over here, loser. Okay. My first stream, welcome in. Cast Banishment, which, if you don't know the spell Banishment, it does one, it sends someone away to a different plane. And so like if you're doing it like in combat, it'll send someone to a different plane for a minute. But since they're in the bag of holding, the banishment just takes Clamp to the real world. Takes Clamp to the regular world. And at this point, Step, what are you even getting Obby for? I want enchantment table. That's literally it. I just want an enchantment table. That was notably what I was getting this for. That's literally it, though. Why is Essek not Essek? He got his body swapped. It doesn't feel like you missed a lot in a lot of time, but yeah, this session was like a trip and then a fall down a canyon, as I said before. That is how I would describe this session. Okay, I'm about ready to go back. Malira casts Dominate Monster. And it works, and tells him to heal. And he sits down, and like, this is just not our artificer. And we're all sitting there and we're like, well, I don't know what to do about this. And at this second, Clamp bursts out of the bag of holding, disgruntled. We say that Clamp got like shot out of it, like, and chat, that's where we ended. So let's do a quick little, just do a quick little check. So
a slightly crucial part. We can tell them about the bag.
Oh yeah, the bags. That's important. All of our bags explode. Okay. Thank you for him for coming in. When Clamp gets like shot out of the bag, all of our bags start like shaking, and like some kind of like rune thing shows up on them, and we get the sense that they're gonna explode. My bag had a total of 7 ingots in it, so I just chuck it on the ground and back away because I don't want that thing to explode on me. Now, the other people's bags of holding are where people actually kept their stuff. So there's a couple things you can do with a bag of holding. One of the things you can do is flip it inside out. If you flip it inside out, everything that's in the bag that can at like a reasonable rate gets shot out in front of you. One of our bags of holding is a bag of holding that our artificer made. Because as of right now, our paladin has 2. The one that they were, the 2 that they were trying to keep away from our artificer, and a paladin has 2. And David's like, you can only outturn one of them before they explode. All right? One bag is made by our artificer. Holds our paladin stuff. Some fun stuff, but not a lot of our crazy stuff. This other bag we found, and we found some bags of holdings in the past, and you know, you don't know what's in a bag of holding when you get it, like if it's not like made by like an artificer or something. We found these in like a dungeon, and David kind of had a vibe about these bags of holding, that there was a good bag and there was a bad bag. And we kind of knew that this bag was the bad bag. But it's also the bag where our artificer is keeping all of his pertinent things. And our artificer is like at the table begging for our paladin to do that one. And all of the rest of us are in there like, David said that we should not open that bag. David said there are terrible monstrosities in that bag, and we should not just flip it out. So we end up going with the other bag, and the other one disintegrates. Do you want to tell them what was in the bag?
No, you can.
He told us afterwards, because now we don't have that bag.
Some of them.
Some of the things that were in it. The bag that we had was actually the guy who's in Essex Body's bag, the guy who invented bags of holdings, and they're plain. His bag was this bag we happened to find. Cool. There were dragon eggs, 3 of them, which notably have been in there for like millennia, and have been growing, and have been hoarding all of the things that are in there. So if we were to flip it out, we would get 3 very angry dragons right out of the bag. And I honestly don't need to know what anything else in there was. That was enough for me, King. I don't need to know what else was in there. I know it was bad. I'm sure it was cracked too, but
well, Pandora's box was in there.
Oh yeah, Pandora's box. Pandora's like actual box was in there. Yeah, no thank you. I'm good with not ever touching that. Oh, chat is just oh. And that's relatively where we ended. So let's do a little check on where everybody is. Our artificer is garbled body horror mass of bagman curse thing with his Achilles heel cut. Essek, soul, no idea. Body, in some bag of holding with another guy in him, gone. And that's where we ended. So isn't that just great, guys? Moral of the story: don't get bit by bagman. Exactly. Moral of the story: don't get bit by bagman. You go work. Bye.
Bye, stream.
Lovely. Isn't it? Isn't it really something, guys? Yeah, that session was like, guys, look, we defeated the boss. And then, like, everything else that happened also. It's just like, oh, did we? Okay. That's fine. That's great, actually. I know I need to go this way. While this is flying, I'm gonna open my screenshot, get my quartz. Nope, wrong. Negative. So there you go, chat. There you go. Why can't Essek catch a break? We were literally joking before the session that this campaign is just terrible things that happen to Essek and company. This kid has been through it, dude. That is why my character is so, like, protective of him. Because, like, he really wanted to stop Essek from seeing the horrors. Like, if my character could have, like, anything, it would have been to not put him through that. But, here we are, so... Anyways, chat, we got some diamonds. We got obby. That's the main things I was after, so that's a win. Let me dump some of this stuff away real quick. Okay, let me get a leather and some sugarcane. I really just wanted to make an enchantment table, chat. That was like 90% of my thing today. What happened to Cole's outfit at all? I honestly don't know. Hi! You are like me! I hold you. I hold you in hand. This is my son. Don't ever talk to me or my son again. I'll keep him here. Oh my god! Whoa! Good sir! Sir, I'm gonna have to pick you up, I'm not gonna lie. I know you do not like it, but holy crap. You are speed, sir! Jesus! Okay, you stay right there, dude. I'm not gonna mess with you. You were vibing, you were minding your business. You were trying to escape. I don't appreciate that. I like it though. I like it, Picasso. Yes, hello. Okay. But yeah, chat, that's where we're at. That's where we're at in the campaign. Thank you for listening to my updates. Everything is terrible and wrong. Love it though. Well, chat, let's actually make, did I get the, I didn't get the, I got sidetracked. Ooh, plebe. Okay, sugarcane. All right, let's actually make our enchantment table. Actually, I'm gonna grab all the sugarcane we have and see how much books we can make, because I think we can make quite a bit. Running from his crimes, running from his problems. Such is the way of the roadrunner. Laughing emoji. Table! Alright, where's my just egregious amount of leather? There we go. Book. Make book. Good, yes, good. Make book, good book. Yes, book. Wood. Acacia. Make shelf. What is it? Is it 15 bookshelves or is it more? It might be 20. Where do I want to do this? My house is not very, like, practical. I guess is a word. But we make it work. I do need just a little bit more bookshelves or it's gonna bother me how it is. Oh, it's not even about that. 3, right? Here, here, here? 30! We're good! Look at that! Very nice! We might move this. We might move this, chat, but I am happy with that. Let's see really quick. What does this want to give us? Because if it's something good, I'll take it just straight up. Like, if it's fortune. Honestly? Not even mad. I can change that later if I really want to, but... Okay, cool. Feeling good. I'm gonna go put some of the sugarcane away because I have way too much on me now. But okay, we're actually doing a little bit of progression. Feeling good. Feeling cool. Maybe even feeling poggers. My house is low-key a labyrinth, but it's fine. It's fine, chat. Alright, cool. Well. Alright. I am probably gonna go to sleep, gamers. Do that, though. Just restock them. Moderate success. In many ways. And no more wither roses. I did not like them. All three stacks of them. Yeah, no thank you. I don't need more of those, actually. Look, Batwing? Hello? That's fine, I'm sure. Alright, and we're doing good on food right now. So that's nice.